Hey, my name is Loretta James, and my first experiment will be based off the scientific method. Now, with the scientific method, you first have to come up with a question. And so, based on the experiment we're about to do, I've always I didn't grow up in like a city where like it snowed heavily, but like, I have family that do, and when we go visit, like most towns would like put salt on the like the roads and stuff to melt the ice, and I always wonder why they do that. And so, my question today would be: does ice melt faster with salt or on its own? Or like, what is the reasoning behind pouring salt on ice? And so, with my hypothesis, since it's something that they do, I guess that my educated guess is that salt does melt ice faster. And so, the next step in the scientific method would be to perform the experiment. So, for this experiment, you'll need a plate to put your ice on, a couple pieces of ice. I think I got like 4 in here, and some salt. So we're just gonna put all of our ice on the plate. Gonna go ahead and get started. Oh, don't be difficult. Don't be difficult. And then ice over here. So you can see, I picked the ice up and put it on the plate. And so we're gonna cover one side with salt and the other side without salt. And now we'll wait and we'll come back in 10 minutes and see like which side what has melted the most. So we'll be back. Okay, so it has been 10 minutes. And so now let's look and see how much the ice has melted. Okay, so as you see, the ice on this side is covered in salt and it is melting more than the ice on this side, which isn't covered in salt. So after collecting our data, we will form our conclusion from it, which is, in fact, that salt does melt ice faster. Now, I decided that I want to do a little research on exactly why. And it says that salt is known for lowering the freezing point of water via freezer point depression. The ions from the salt get in the way of the water molecules aligning to crystallize into ice, which causes it to start to melt. And also, fun fact is that once you mix the ice and the salt together and it melts and it turns into salt water, it is harder to refreeze because it's not pure water anymore, and because the freezing point is different. So yeah, that is our first experiment. My name is Loretta James, and thank you.